What's up, guys? It's Gray. Doing a little bit of a channel reboot. I got a new microphone. It's a Blue Snowball. It's really awesome. I also set up my video camera to be able to record pinball gameplay, so that's what this particular video is. My channel's gameplay, reviews, unboxings, all that good stuff, and I will never put ads or promotional annotations on my videos. If there's an important informational annotation or correction of something I said, I'll put it up. Promise no annoying annotations. I'm sorry in advance for the video quality on this video. I've already fixed my workflow, but I had already edited this video significantly and don't want to redo it. So this is a video of gameplay of my Wico Af-tor pinball machine. Most of the commentary is actually done while I was shooting, but there will be some voiceover for anyone who, just for some extra tips and tricks, and for anyone who is unfamiliar with pinball. So thanks and enjoy. Okay, this is my Wico Af-tor pinball machine. I initially picked this up on Craigslist for $100 and it wasn't working. I tried to mess with some fuses. Didn't really get anywhere. Took it over to Pete at AVP Pinball Division in Parkville, and he did a great job with it. I've had it for about 6 months in this house. The project was a little longer than that. I just wanted to give a quick overview of the gameplay. I did just shop this out. New rings in a couple places, rotated all the rings, cleaned the whole thing up real nice, new balls, and I fixed some stuff that was going wrong with it. Real quick overview of the gameplay, and then I'll play a couple balls. The shooter launches it out here, so there's two outline guards. They're just drop targets. If you hit it, it goes down, obviously. These three targets, once you hit one, it's on a timer. If you hit another target, it resets the timer. If you get all three before time expires, you get the guard back up, or you can get an actual backup, so that if this is already up and I hit all three of these, and then this gets knocked down, it comes back up almost right away. These spot targets on the side, spot fast ride. Spotting all four on this side will light both of these, and once it's lit, once they're both lit, when it goes through an in lane, this turns green, and normally you shoot it up here and it bounces around. It'll actually go all the way around. I'll try to do that once. There's a ball lock up here. Drop target, then lock the ball, release it with this or this for multi-ball, which is double scoring all around. Bumpers, 100 when unlit, 1000 when lit. They're lit by spot targets here and here. Spot Wico, light it up by going through the lanes. Increases the bonus multiplier. Every target from here down adds 1,000 to the end of ball bonus, and then gets multiplied by this. It can go way past 5. You can light 5 and 2, then 5 and 3, then 5. They can all be lit up, and after that they start flashing. You can get a ridiculous bonus. That's most of the rules. I'll play a game real quick. You can see some of the gameplay. So, what I just did, you actually don't want to do, which is shoot it so that it knocks this down. You want to put it down on the flippers with a softer shot. It's kind of a unofficial skill shot. But now I can backhand these targets. And the other one decided to drop by itself, so I got the guard back. You can move the Wico spots with the right flipper, which is obviously very important to do. So now I have the 2x bonus multiplier, and that carries over from ball to ball. That right out lane is extremely hungry. Pretty much all the time. There's about a millimeter difference here, and it makes all the difference in the world. So that was a okay first ball of the day, week, whatever. Try to get some multi-ball going here. It's always a dangerous shot. Normally I wouldn't go for it nearly that early. And unfortunately it resets. So we'll see what I can do with ball 3. It's a pretty bad game right now. Brick. So that was really bad. I might cut that out, but if I don't, you can hear me talk about cutting it out for a couple seconds. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. Try and do better this time. While I'm playing, I'll try to demonstrate some pinball flipper skills and other stuff. So I'm glad you guys got to see that. I call a resurrection save. It's very similar. Post-up. It's very similar to chill maneuver when there's a pin down here in between the flippers, but the way the outlane is structured down here, only from this side at that angle and about that speed. If you hold this flipper up, it'll bounce back out. I don't know what that's called. I failed to do it both times. I just learned it the other day, but if a ball's rolling down a ramp like this with too little speed and it's going to hit the top of the sling, you just whack the side of the cabinet to get it out onto the flipper. That's a 2 flipper save. So for anyone who might be new to pinball, you never want to use both flippers at once. If you're trying to save a ball, you want to use one and then the other. It tips it over so the other one can flip it away. 2 at once is a recipe for a drain every time. Some outlane nudging, always up. Certain spots on this machine I know differently, but you want to nudge the machine up as here. It will either jam a pin into the ball and bounce it out, or it will just give the ball more vertical energy, more downwards energy, so that it bounces out anyway. You want to get it completely out of that in-lane, out-lane area. Making a choice is less preferable than just getting it completely out of that area. There's a really good link. There's that resurrection save / chill maneuver. There's a really good link. I'll put it in the description of the video. It gives you a good idea of what flipper skills to develop in what order. See, that time was successful. I got it out to the flipper. I'll put a link in the description. Another 2 flipper save. I'll put a link in the description to that list, and it's great for anyone at any level, really. Okay, not any level. Any novice to intermediate players. There's that loop. So these are both lit. It went down the in lane. I put it through the loop where the green is up here, and it activates double scoring for a short period of time. These 2 lights were lit up for a bit. So in multi-ball, when you have double scoring already, it's very lucrative because you get quadruple scoring. You get some huge points out of the bumpers. The bumper action on this game is very satisfying. Decent bumper shaking, which I was just doing. It's gentle back and forth vertical nudging on the machine. That was a bit of a slap save, which is a 2 flipper save with a little more force. I've dropped this target. I'm going to try to lock the ball for multi-ball. I forgot to mention both of these targets spot Wico, which is nice. Brick. But also worth noting, I got that guard back. Also worth noting, it's a bad dead flipper pass. That was a better one. There we go. So that ball's locked. Another ball kicks out. If this guard is down when you make that shot, which is kind of a dangerous shot, it comes back up for this plunger shot. This game has a 0-point ball save, but not on the ball that comes out after you lock a ball. Oh, that gotta move it side to side, and it just outland, that outland. So a pretty nice after ball bonus. 31 times 4, except there's a glitch where if you have any light lit, it gives you an extra one, so that was really times 5. I don't know if that's a programming thing or a transistor, but I'm not too worried about it. So now you'll see the ball lock lane as well as the oil pit. The oil pit and the water hole flashing, so if I hit either one of these, I'll start multi-ball. This is a multi-ball carryover game, is what I call it, but I don't know the real name or anything. If I lose this game, that the locked ball stays. If I'm playing multiplayer, the next player could try to steal it just by normal means. So it stays up there between players, which is interesting dynamic to multiplayer. There's my multi-ball. If you go back into the ball lock, it kicks it right back out, and unfortunately, sometimes those kickouts go straight down the middle. I think I have the angle still a little too high. I'm going to backhand these 2 targets here to get this guard up. That was a bit of a flip trap, or a flip catch, or a live catch. You flip the flipper up to meet the ball. Just as the flipper reaches the end of its stroke and it just stops dead. The effect is more pronounced on faster catches, but it's hit or miss for me right now. That was a dead flipper pass and another kind of poor one. That was better. Oh, and it's stuck in that. The rollover lane post catch. Oh, and I just missed the window. I'm gonna keep working on that. There it goes. So that's my AVP. It's a fun game. For a game without any modes, it's surprisingly deep and challenging. There's a lot going on. I'm probably gonna heat up a little more and then warm up a little more and then make a serious gameplay video once I'm more warmed up. That's an okay game. 555. That's alright. That's my high score. Oh, it went away. But 3 million. And I'll show that later too. Alright guys, thanks for watching.